according to the Scriptures, 1 Corinthians 15, which is, by the way, the resurrection chapter, it's all about what happens to a human being in the death cycle when he's born in Adam and then he dies. And if he is in Jesus, it's about what happens to his body and his soul and his spirit. And Paul works out that whole theology in chapter 15 and shows you what's going to happen to human beings eventually, which is, in summary, basically that now Jesus is redeeming all of the souls. He's redeeming all of the souls. And then he will redeem all of the bodies. And that's basically the two phases of salvation that are presented in 1 Corinthians 15. Now, redeeming all the souls, so that when you're absent from your body, you're where? Home with the Lord. And then the resurrection, where the body is raised incorruptible, joined back together with the thing that gives it its identity. And then forever, it says, we will be like that with the Lord. In other words, we will be in a glorified, unkillable body with our eternal spirit alive outside of the dimensions of time and space and unconstrained by any sin or limitations, and that's how we will live forever. Now, the radical truth that's so incredible to me is this, that right now, the body of the resurrected Jesus exists and is in the presence of God and outside of the confines of the physical cosmos. In other words, the physical, resurrected, scarred body of Jesus, and he's the only one in eternity that will have scars. All yours will get healed. Hallelujah. Right now, that scarred, physical, resurrected, glorified, ascended body is outside of the confines of the physical cosmos and is in the presence of God and will come back out of that dimension and into this one and bring us up there with Him. Now that's what the Bible teaches. I need something like that to be true. If it's not, then I am only dirt. And that's basically what will happen to me. I will just go back to dirt, and that'll be the end of it. But Jesus' life and death and resurrection tells a different story. It says that after death, there is an eternal component of the human being that goes on existing, and that what God is going to do is redeem all the bodies. He's going to redeem all the bodies and perfect all the bodies so that the bodies can no longer be killed. And according to the book of Revelation, they can no longer get sick and no longer die because they will be completely redeemed. And by His wounds, we will be forever and ever and ever healed.